Master Yvonne taught me healing and support type spells, as well as some martial arts. But no matter what I try, I can't use attack spells.
So he gave you the magic bullet gun.
That's right. It was at my graduation. I'll never forget that day as long as I live.
Your graduation pendant, an insignia of Yvonne. With this, anywhere you go, you're an official protector of justice. And this is a present from me. Why don't you see what's inside?
I get a present?
Don't be afraid. It's a great weapon that lets you charge and fire magic. A magic bullet gun. I made it based on rumors and my research.
Master, I'm sorry, but I don't want this scary thing. I really just want to be like my mom and dad, and to help them protect everyone in the village from any trouble that comes our way. That's all, Master.
Ma'am, you truly are a gentle soul. But just know this, there are times when love and kindness aren't enough to protect people alone. Just as strength without justice is tyranny, justice without strength is powerless. You understand? Besides, this weapon was not designed only to boost your attack. It can also be used to save people with healing and support type spells. It's all in how you use it. So don't worry, because there's no doubt in my mind. In your hands, this will never become power without justice. I guarantee it. Just trust me.
He was a little silly, but strong and kind. A truly wonderful teacher. Oh man, I am really missing him all of a sudden.
Pathetic! Disciple of Yvonne or not, I still let that child best me! Leave me!
I see you're in a bad mood, Crocodile.
Who has such nerve?
I suppose I can't blame you, not after a few mere children managed to scar you so.
Zabora, do tell, how is it you knew of my wound?
The Hyedra are watchers of the battlefield, and they all belong to my Mystic Legion. There is nothing that I do not know.
And that's it? Have you come to laugh at me?
When I learned of your plight, I thought I'd come and offer my aid. I am a fellow Legion commander, am I not?
Ridiculous! You would have me use such a dirty tactic? I don't need your gutless help. I am going to fight that brat fair and square, and this time I'll win.
Are you sure? This boy Dai is not to be underestimated. Apparently, he even gave Lord Hadlar a severe wound.
And besides, if you should happen to fail, I expect you'll also lose your seat in the Dark Army. Lord Hadlar may be aware of Dai's power, but what will the other 4 Legion commanders say? Huh? The Beast King Crocodile turned out to be such a fool that he couldn't even take out one measly child.
How dare you!
Try using this, not your ego. It's for your own good. I'm sure you wouldn't want to lose your current position now, would you? What's inside will defeat the boy. Take it with you.
The next day, Ma'am spotted Dai, asking the village elder to train him in magic. The elder doubted his ability to teach a student of Yvonne. In response, Dai revealed that Yvonne had died, protecting him and Pop. As such, Dai needed to get stronger to avenge his master. Seeing the young boy's enthusiasm, the elder agreed to train him in magic. Little did they realize that Ma'am was listening to them. She was overcome with shock and grief over the news of Yvonne's demise. The very next day, thanks to the elder's training, Dai learned to cast Frizz. Although it wasn't a complete success, the Elder praised Dai for overcoming his weakness with ingenuity. Seeing Dai and Pop continually train to avenge Yvonne, Mam pondered what she should do.
See ya, ma'am, and thanks for everything.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to go with you guys, but
Oh, that's totally okay. This time the Elder gave us a map of the Dark Forest. Goodbye! I promise to come back sometime!
they're both willing to risk their lives to avenge Master Yvonne, and
Ma'am, go after them.
Mother?
I know you want to help them, so I won't stand in your way. Don't worry about us. We'll be just fine. Don't forget, I once left this village too, after I saw your father and Master Yvonne both fighting even when they were wounded. I had to. You're my daughter, so it must be in your blood.
But
You heard her, ma'am. And don't worry about the village. I still have plenty of strength in me yet.
Of course. Thanks, everyone. Hey, Dai! Pop!
Ma'am? Huh?
Wait up, you guys! I'm coming with you!
Yeah!
All right, you two. If you're both disciples of Yvonne, then so am I. And that makes me your senior. So, if he's gone, I'm going to carry on his will and fight too.
So she knows. Did you?
You can tell me on the walk to Romo's castle, okay? And it's this way.
What's this? Ah, I see new humans have come. Welcome to the Temple of Recollection, where memories come to rest. I am their faithful keeper, the guardian of this place. That you are here suggests that you have been deemed seekers of newfound power. Here, you will undergo fierce trials drawn upon your past experiences. However, should you persevere, those memories shall become all the more vivid, granting you renewed strength. I sense a strange power within you. It seems I may gain some fresh memories myself. It has been some time since humans last tread here. So I will grant you what knowledge I have. Please, make use of it in the challenges to come. Now, go and set forth into the temple.
Let's go!
Once Mam joined them, the trio managed to reach Romo's castle. But unable to enter it at night, they checked into an inn in town. At the inn, by sheer luck, they ran into the fake heroes party, who had caused so much trouble on Dermline Island. The fake heroes party swore they had changed. So, letting bygones be bygones, they decide to spend the night under the same roof.
From here on, I must be ruthless. The pride and honor of a warrior's title is meaningless without victory. I will use whatever method it takes and crush him! Yeah! Come out and face me, die! Otherwise, the Romos kingdom falls today!
Hey, that voice! This has gotta be Crocodine's Furfang Legion!
Go forth! Destroy Romos castle!
Die, wait! Die!
Not good! The enemy army is overwhelming us! We can't fend them off much longer.
Your Majesty, our only option is to escape.
I will not abandon my people and flee. A king's desertion is equal to defeat. I may be old and weak, but I am not about to turn tail and run. We must fight. We must hold out hope until the end. The gods offer no miracles to those who retreat. Who goes there?
I am commander of the Dark Army's Furfang Legion. King Romos, I have no interest in your pathetic little life, but you are the perfect bait with which to lure out my target.
We have to go after Die.
But what'll I do? Crocodine's really powerful. It'll be like just going to die, you know?
That is exactly why we have to help. Die might not make it. We all need to work together.
Just don't worry about it. Trust me on this. Die is super strong in a pinch. He won't lose.
Come on, what's with you? Aren't you supposed to be his friend? His companion? Don't you care about him?
You know what? I never even wanted to go up against the Dark Army in the first place! I didn't ask for this dumb fight, alright? I mean, I know Dai and I trained together and all, but don't you see? He's the reason they keep coming, ma'am. I don't want to end up dead because of him. Ow, ouch. Why you?
Did you learn nothing from our Master of On? I thought you and Dai were fighting to avenge him. Aren't you one of his students? Because I am. That's why I followed you too. You disgust me!
Meanwhile, at Romo's castle.
Stop! I'm the one you want!
There you are, Dai. I've been waiting.
Now, fight to your heart's content, Crocodine.
Stop! I'm the one you want!
There you are, Dai. I've been waiting. From here on, I must be ruthless. The pride and honor of a warrior's title is meaningless without victory. Come on!
Let's do this, Crocodine!
Now, fight to your heart's content, Crocodine.
You're mine! I'll pulverize you! You runt!
Crocodile!
Come on!
Freeze!
A spell?
Ah!
In our last battle, Dai could only use a sword. How did he master a freeze spell in only a few days? They say that it only takes 3 days for a warrior to evolve, and he actually did it. If he continues to grow, his power could become the greatest threat the Dark Army has ever faced.
Die!
Ma'am, the king needs a mid-heal.
Yeah, you got it.
It looks like you have left me no choice but to use this!
That's a magic cylinder.
A what?
It can hold living creatures. You can bring them in or out with a spell. He must have some sort of backup in there. I'm sure of it.
Go, Gosh!
Grandpa Brass?
Brass may be Dai's adoptive parent, but he's still a lump shaman. If he leaves his island and falls under the Dark King's magic power, then he becomes a vanguard for the Dark Army.
Destroy him! Now, Lump Shaman Brass!
That monster!
Wait! You can't! That's my grandpa! He raised me after I washed up on Durmline Island!
Dai cannot harm his adoptive parent. There's no one better to use against that would-be hero.
Fado!
What's going on? Knock it off!
He had funnel cast on him. He's confused.
Grandpa, stop it! Why are you doing this? What's wrong? Grandpa! You've got to wake up! Don't you recognize me?
Die.
Grandpa!
Frizzle!
Grandpa!
This is the end! It's you again.
I've got a frizzle of my own for you.
No, don't! Ma'am, you might hit Grandpa. Please. He's the only real family I've got.
Oh.
Now finish him, Brass.
Crocodile! How can you call yourself a warrior? After all that talk about pride, I really thought that you'd be more honorable than this.
That's right! You're seriously using a hostage, you boy! You're a disgrace of a warrior!
That's enough! A warrior without achievement is like a beast with no teeth! Your words are meaningless. I've already abandoned my pride! It's all over, Dai! You won't suffer for long. In fact, I'll end it now! And I'll show you my most powerful attack! This king ain't worth glass! Victory!
We must fight! We must hold out hope until the end! The gods offer no miracles to those who retreat!
was that? That could be Dai and Ma'am. It's not my concern. Not anymore. It's not my business whether they live or die.
You're still here? I'm surprised.
Wait, you're that mage from the fake heroes party, aren't you?
Name's Masofo.
Hey, you're just looting the place, aren't you? I am a student of Avon the hero. I am not some small-town crook like you guys!
Oh, how very interesting. So does the famous Avon make students of people who abandon their companions? Here. Let me show you how they're doing with my crystal ball.
Dai? Old Man Brass? But how?
Dai. I'll heal you.
No, ma'am!
Well, it looks like they're in trouble. Somebody should help them, don't you think?
But even if I go, what can I do against Crocodine? Come on!
A hero is one with courage. And true courage is not planned for, nor does true courage depend on the strength of one's enemies. It's a choice! You like that? They aren't my words. They were what my master would always say. When I was young, I also trained to become a mage and to fight for justice like you have. But I couldn't handle it. I'd often abandon my companions and run away from the danger. And just look at me now. So, hurry on. Don't give up while there's a single, solitary shard of courage left within you.
Now it finally comes to an end. With this attack! Farewell!
Stop!
The mage from before. What could someone like you possibly do by showing up now? Bring on!
Master Avon, lend me your courage. 1/5, no, just 1/10 of what you had should be enough! How dare you! Leave my friends alone! How dare you! You captured him from the island and turned him into your servant! You dirty fiends!
Go and run away, boy. Compared to Dai, you're nothing more than a gutless little worm. But if you leave now, I will spare you.
No way! I'm never abandoning my friends! Master Avon did not train cowards! Crocodine! Come and fight me one-on-one! I thought I was a gutless worm! Don't tell me you're gonna use a hostage against me, too!
You watch it! Very well. If it's death you seek, you can go with your friends to the afterlife!
Well, better keep at it. How dare you! Leave my friends alone! How dare you!
What could someone like you possibly do by showing up now? Be gone!
Maybe I can't bring it to a stalemate like Master Avon, but I should be able to buy Dai enough time to recover. Wait, unlike Master Avon, that's it! I've never pulled it off before, but I have to try!
I'll pulverize you!
It hurts. so bad. I'm done for.
Pop! Run, Pop!
Don't worry, pal. I'm not running anymore! And I'm not giving up either! Attacks like these wouldn't stop you from fighting! I can't stay down just after 1 or 2. This battle's just getting started! I'll just have to sacrifice myself and do whatever I can.
Maybe I can't bring it to a stalemate like Master Avon, but I should be able to buy Dai enough time to recover.
Wait, like Master Avon, that's it! I've never pulled it off before, but I have to try! Ah!
Go and run away, boy. Compared to Dai, you're nothing more than a gutless little worm. But if you leave now, I will spare you.
No way! I'm never abandoning my friends! Master Avon did not train cowards! Master Avon, lend me your courage!
Why do you endure so? What can you do with your rod shattered and your magic power all spent?
Because that was all part of my plan. Shattering my rod and saving my magic power.
Wait, what?
Now watch! The legendary spell my Master Avon excelled at! I hereby banish you, dark forces! Glimmer!
Huh? What? Where am I? What happened to me?
You were under the Dark Army's control. It was a dirty trick to use you against Dai. Listen, no matter what, you can't leave that magic circle.
You little... What have you done, boy? Answer me!
It's Glimmer. The spell creates a magic circle that repels all evil.
I can't cover an entire island like Avon can, but I can at least keep a little guy like him safe.
You fool! What's the point in saving Brass now? Face it, you used a major spell, but it was beyond your abilities, and now you're totally spent.
If Old Man Brass is okay, then Dai can fight freely, and he'll take care of you easily. He's powerful. You know that.
Really? You were willing to sacrifice yourself for him?
Nothing quite that noble. To have to live on after just abandoning my friends? As far as I'm concerned, that wouldn't be much of a life at all!
This fledgling of a boy is risking his life to fight. And yet, look at me. I've abandoned my pride out of fear and resorted to vile treachery. Is this truly the way? What is victory worth if it's at the cost of my pride?
Cursed crocodile! What are you doing? Finish the boy up already! Victory is finally at hand! Do you want to lose your seat as Legion Commander over feelings of mercy?
Forgive me, boy. What the?
Crocodile, you'll pay for this. First you used my grandpa for evil, and then you hurt my friends. Now you're going down!
It's not like I want to die, but unlike you, I've still got my pride!